fairly well in the past as well. So I wouldn't call it an upset by any means.
Right.
All right, we go into it. Wizzrobe versus Hungrybox.
Yep. Wizzy loves that top platform in this matchup.
Yeah. One thing that is very important to notice, though, if you are going to platform camp Puff and you are playing a fast faller, at very low percent, upper doesn't knock you over. So it can be alright to be on the top platform. And at very high percent, when upper sends you so far that she has no follow-up, it's also pretty good. But at these middle percent, where upper knocks you over, and you might need to tech or even get straight rested, then I wouldn't really say top platforms are nearly as good.
I see. So you think it's a percent-dependent?
Percent-dependent strategy. And I remember I told Wizzy about that a long time ago.
Okay.
Like, at this percent, it's more fine. Like, obviously, he's behind, but we're only, like, 50 seconds into it, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
But I wouldn't really recommend Falcons or Foxes or Falcos to be up there around, like, 25–30%.
Yeah, that makes sense. And he's trying to use like shield drop up air and things like that to sort of sneak his way in. Looks like it hasn't really connected. But yeah, there's an up air that doesn't really lead to much for Hungrybox, so.
Yeah, at times I feel like you can apply the same thing against Marth at like high percent. Like sometimes it can be good to like take your time because upper will pretty much never kill.
That makes sense, yeah, with Marth. That's kind of the Marth classic too. You get him to that high percent and suddenly he can't kill you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like sometimes it's more scared to play against him at 0% than like 150.
Yeah. I totally agree with you, especially like as a space animal.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's one of the mix-ups HBox goes for a lot. He lands next to you and he mixes up with grab or up tilt.
Right.
Or sometimes even jump up air if he believes you're gonna jump away.
Thinks you're gonna jump, yeah. One of the best answers is just roll. But I guess up tilt could catch you in the roll startup, theoretically. Okay. So Wizzy taking his first stock with the knee. That's one nice thing in this matchup is that at least like if you get strong hits on Puff, at least she dies early.
Yeah, it's true. A large at times though, I feel like the combos into knee are not really that reliable if you have good combo DI.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, HBox is a fantastic player with a lot of good strengths, but I don't really believe combo DI or sometimes even survival DI is like his biggest strength.
I see. That makes sense.
Like, I remembered What the Fox when Wizzy ended that set, and it was like a long combo, and I felt like he should have been getting out twice. Or at least, it might have been the rest punish, actually. That was earlier in the match. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying.
Oh, good edge guard by HBox.
Not sure if there's much Falcon can do there.
No, not really. Maybe getting a tech. But you can also mix up your timing on your attacks if you notice that he's about to go barely above the ledge to make him not being able to tech.
That makes sense.
Or miss timed attack entirely.
Yeah.
Oh, good crouch. Yeah, that was good DI. That was good DI.
Oh.
Barely out of range for that grab.
He read the roll away. HBox does have some tricky rolls, I feel like. He's, he rolls a lot, but he's pretty good at not getting too predictable with which direction he's rolling. And it seems like a lot of people have trouble punishing his rolls.
Yeah. I feel like also a lot of times people try to punish the first roll. They are barely late, and then they try to go for a second one. And they're barely out of time. Sometimes you probably just have to accept the fact that you lost that situation, and maybe you should wait for the second one. But outside of SFAT, we haven't really seen that many people successfully doing it.
Right, that makes sense. I know there was a set with Lucky where Lucky did a really good job punishing HBox's rolls, but yeah, we'll see. Falcon, oh my god.
That's one of, yeah, that was not the best of the ice, but he barely lives.
Right.
Oh, that's the upper these mid percentage.
Yeah, he opts not to trade because he could rest.
Oh, drill from Puff being a really good tool to beat crouch. Multi-hit move. Oh, yeah. The jab was catching the wave dash away. A lot of times, HBox loves to wave dash on the ground into F smash. Especially if people are coming from above. He loves doing wave dash, F smash.
Yeah.
It's like one of these things where you're trying to attack him, where he's currently standing, and then he barely sneaks out of range.
Yeah, and then F smash is so strong.
Yeah, straight to his face. No mercy.
It's actually pretty funny, like, Jigglypuff, oh,
Yeah,
I
that
thought he
was
was going to up air.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That knee, very, very questionable.
Yeah, that was ambitious. A little overly ambitious.
Well, I guess sometimes you got to go for the jackpots, right?
Yeah, that was good survival, DI. I'm honestly a little surprised he survived.
Okay. Ooh, that was a good shield poke, and yeah, that's probably going to be it.
Yeah, that's a big, big up air. Yeah, he gets him. All right.
Yeah, HBox loves to go for these rests off stage
rests,
when
yeah.
he knows they can't make it back.
Right. Just for a little bit of flash. All right, so
yeah,
Wizzy,
partly that and partly like they can't make it back, so he
yeah.
doesn't really risk anything. I guess like the only thing would be if he gets a reverse and they might be able to attack
or something. Yeah.
But outside of that, it's not really anything they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like overall, Wizzy got caught by way too many up airs.
Yeah, that last one was really big. Led to like, I mean, it basically led to the stock. You got like backer, got the whole edge guard sequence off it. All right, so Wizzy taking him to Yoshi's Story. So he wants to play on a smaller stage. But at the same time, Yoshi's Story does give him the top platform, so he can sort of do the top platform camp if he needs to.
Honestly, one thing I haven't really seen Wizzy do in this matchup that I feel like might be good, that sometimes if HBox does a backer and lands, I believe Falcon should be able to crouch the backer, dash up, grab.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know Fox can do that as well against certain backers.
Right.
That's something a lot of people, I feel like, have a misconception about when it comes to Puff. A lot of the backers HBox does are extremely different and needs to be treated differently.
Right.
Certain backers are not really punishable, even for fast characters.
And some are.
And some of them are. And the backers where he's like landing with the backer right away, a lot of times you might be able to punish them with fast characters.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, and it's the ones where he sort of double jumps away that are a lot safer.
Yeah, it's like when he's jumping and drifting away. Oh, and this time he goes for the grab.
Oh,
that
my
was
God.
a really good tag.
Yeah, he was definitely dead if he didn't hit that.
I feel like the wall jump messed up HBox's timing a little bit there. Yeah, that fair stays out for so long, making it a really good edge guard tool.
Gets an up air string, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a questionable DI for
questionable
sure.
DI, right? Because the up air wasn't going to kill, even if he DI'd away, so he definitely should have DI'd the up air away.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of these things when you're afraid of dying, so you expect the knee, so you DI in. But yeah, Wizzy capitalized on that for sure.
Another thing that's interesting to me about Wizzy is I feel like when he plays most other players, he's really big on doing the crouch, like roll chase if they're knocked down. He'll crouch over you, right? And I feel like in all these opportunities where he has against Hungrybox, he's been going for a read. You know, he does a stomp, or he reads a roll one way. It's kind of interesting.
I do believe that he considers the punish much harder on the read, while against a lot of these other characters, when he go for the crouch, grab is often like pretty much equally as good option. Or he knows that he can keep re-grabbing all the time. But against Puff, if he does a grab, it's no way he's going to get a second grab.
I see.
But if he plays against a fast faller, then he can tech chase them for a long time.
Right.
And eventually turn it into aerials.
That makes sense. So he just wants a bigger punish.
Yeah.
Something that's more meaningful.
That would be my guess at least.
Okay.
And I believe HBox tried to go for the slide.
Oh. Nice. That makes sense. I like that he sort of kept doing the rapid jab the way he did.
Honestly, since both of them were at high percent, HBox, if he rested, it would have been the traded stock.
Yeah.
And
who knows if he wants that. Yeah, he's probably thinking he can just sneak into the advantage. But Wizzy actually takes it. So, okay, good stuff to Wizzy. He's poised to maybe tie the setup 1-1 here if he can kind of hold on to this lead. Oh, good empty line grab from Hungrybox. Randall.
Honestly, at times, like, when people talk about Hungrybox as a player, sometimes I feel like, not all the sets, of course, but a lot of times I feel like he's not nearly as defensive as people say. He goes for a lot of aggressive mix-ups around people's shield.
Yeah, I agree. I think, honestly, I feel like they're talking about an older HBox. I feel like HBox in, like, 2015, he was very, very defensive. He played, like, the ledge camp style. For example, you guys had that really long, drawn-out game at EVO. But these days, he's actually quite aggressive if you watch.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like against certain players he plays more aggressive and sometimes more defensive, but sometimes even against like these players he just mix it up.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Ooh, that was a good
scary.
crouch. Oh, I mistimed?
Yeah, it seemed like his jump didn't come out or something. Hungrybox. Okay.
Randall?
Yeah, he's going to land on the cloud. That's going to help.
Yeah. Now, like, no, I was about to say, one aerial can lead into knee.
Yeah,
this
that would have comboed
scary.
for sure, I think, if he reacted. Oh!
Oh, no.
Wow.
Damn.
Jeez. Yeah, he didn't get the knee, but he got the up air. That's enough on Yoshi's.
Yeah. I believe he really wanted to avoid the knee, so he did go for DI away, but barely, Wizzrobe was reaching with up air. And that's a really important win for Wizzrobe. Going down 2-0 against HBox is not that many times people have reversed 3-0 to HBox.
Right, yeah, no, that's rare.
Oh, he goes for the grab.
Interesting to see FD. I wonder if it's because of the edge guarding.
I do believe it's mostly because of the platforms, to be honest. Wizzy can't really run away from HBox on this stage, and he kind of has to fight him more.
I see.
That would be my prediction,
no
but edge guarding also makes it easier to edge guard Falcon.
Right, okay.
While Falcon still can't really edge guard Puff regardless.
Yeah.
So probably mix up both.
That makes sense.
Oh, that's the upper I was talking about. Aggressive uppers, short up uppers, really good.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he gets the knee.
Wow, yeah.
Damn. All right.
Neutral or knee.
Yeah, sometimes you win on the lottery, guys.
Yeah.
No, I was kidding. It was skill by Wizzrobe. Good recognition. You actually have a lot of time to react after that drill. So HBox is looking like what side is he DIing to? Right or left? And then he picks his option.
That makes sense. Man, Wizzy right now, I like how he's playing. Oh, that is a great up air.
With up air.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh,
okay, so HBox there, he DI'd away, so I guess he was thinking maybe he might try to up air me again.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, well, either way, I'm really liking how Wizzrobe's playing right now. Like you said, he's definitely hitting the aggressive, sort of sharky up airs more. Buffers to roll away there, that was good.
The one thing I don't like from Wizzrobe this set so far, though, is that he's been getting catched by the up tilt or grab every time HBox lands. As you talked about, he probably should add in more rolls.
Right.
HBox haven't covered that a single time. And as long as Wizzrobe never rolls, he has no reason to ever do that.
Right, right.
Ooh, I believe they could have grabbed the ledge there.
It seems like it. Yeah, Wizzy's going to make it back. Oh, there it is again, yeah.
Oh, good knee.
He tried to go for the hack stash. All right.
Yeah, HBox clearly climbed his way back into this match.
Yeah, yeah. This was looking like a blowout for a second. And I feel like it's moments like that where HBox uses up a lot of his aerial jumps. Oh, that was a nice up air descending. Oh,
ooh, okay, that's good enough DA for sure. That was pretty good. Oh, that's it. Okay, not quite. Another thing that a lot of pop players actually lack at compared to HBox as well is that their combos outside of rest is not nearly as good as HBox's.
Oh,
he can carry you across the stage with uppers and backers alone.
Right, yeah. I've seen HBox do some crazy, crazy stuff, especially to fast fallers. Ooh, Wizzy. He's got to be careful. Okay. Interesting choice there with the back air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, jumps out. Trying to find a back air.
Yeah, overextended a little bit. Even for a character fast as Falcon, it's kind of hard to compete with Puff's aerial drift as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. All right, he's got HBox at a pretty good percent right now. Back air, I think, pretty much for sure will close it out. Oh, but this could be so big. Yeah, wow.
Oh, he took 4 stocks in a row there.
That was huge. Yeah.
That was really big.
That was really big.
And reading the jump pretty close for ledge as well.
Yep.
Yeah, so far, that's the #1 thing that's been holding Wizzy back a little bit.
Think so?
His options when HBox is getting close to him when he's in shield.
Grounded options, yeah.
Yeah, almost every time HBox have predicted what Wizzy's going to do. Almost every up tilt, almost every grab, and now the jump up here.
Right.
Have all been catching Wizzy.
That makes sense, yeah. And I wonder if Wizzy notices it. I think a lot of the time these little, you were talking about earlier how, you know, we're talking about it sounds so obvious. Something could sound really obvious if you're just talking about it, but like if you actually go and watch her and play, you're like, oh wow, yeah, I really do have this habit, or I really do, you know, lose in this particular situation more than maybe I should be.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing is also, when you do play melee, it's so many things to pay attention to.
Right.
That even some of the obvious ones, even if you truly know about them, it's hard to keep track of all of them at the same time.
Yeah, your brain's just, you're thinking about something else. Maybe he's thinking about, like, you know, how to up air HBox's landing or something. It's just it's not what his mind is occupied by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to Battlefield for this match.
Yeah. And this is this is where game 1 was, and HBox did win here. There it is again, the up tilt. Jeez, could get a rest off. Okay, not anymore.
Yeah, and that's what I talked about. Really, really good at getting huge punishes.
Yeah.
By aerials alone.
No rest.
No
yeah,
rest.
A lot of puffs would go for a rest there. And it's a little bit, HBox has that little extra edge because he doesn't have to fall asleep and take a rest punish.
Yeah. If you're confident you can get the kill without a rest, it's no reason to go for the rest.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
But if you have a high percent and you know it's an easy rest, obviously, why not going for it?
Yeah.
Much easier execution than doing a very long aerial combo.
Yeah, it's a calculated sort of choice.
Yeah.
From HBox. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. He is a master of puff.
Oh, there.
Ooh.
Yeah, and HBox, it does seem like he's maybe doing a little bit better job D'ing out of combos too. Because he ate some of those nair knees early in the set that, like there, it didn't quite work, you know.
Yeah.
Was he playing his platform style?
Around this percent, pretty scary, if you would ask me.
Yeah. Up air does not seem like a move. Oh, that could have been an attempt to buffer a roll, but he got a forward smash instead. Oh, if he recognized that nair clipped him, he actually might have been able to knee him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I feel like also like HBox has been getting a lot of mileage out of his crouch game, and Wizzy has not really been able to punish at all. I feel like it's very hard, but like I feel like he's not making it too hard for HBox to play around it.
Right. Oh.
I do wonder if a single hit nair might puff again, so you can do something afterwards. I'm not
like
quite
get a grab or something maybe.
Maybe. I'm not quite.
Oh wow.
That
was. It hit the shield first. It looked like it hit the shield and then it hit the. That was really weird.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Okay.
I can't believe it was a Phantom Hit in the first place.
Right. There were a lot of things that were sus about that. That was interesting.
But yeah, Wizzy gets the kill not long after, so.
Yeah. God, it's just grueling though, you know, because HBox knows he doesn't have to really give Wizzy any time of day, so he's just gonna, you know, pretty much do his thing. Props to Wizzy for being able to play the patient style that he does even when he's down. I know this is like it's really frustrating to be down and like, you know, try to still stick to your game plan.
Yeah. Wouldn't you say that Smash 64 might be pretty good for Wizzy when it comes to these longer matches in Melee?
Oh, because there's no timer? Or?
I do believe they have a timer these days, but more so than Melee, if you get hit in Smash 64, you can say goodbye to your stock.
Right. That makes sense. And Wizzy is really good at that game, so...
Yeah.
I think he's like the best Yoshi, I believe, or he's a very good
Yoshi. At least up there.
Yeah.
I do remember he beat Isaiah once in Super Boom.
Yeah.
And that's two legendary names in
pretty
Smash
much.
64.
Yeah, it's pretty much the two best in NA, I think, along with like Karo. All right. Wizzrobe just kind of carrying him all over the stage.
Got the buffer roll.
I just feel like I don't really know how to quantify it or what specifically he needs to do, but I feel like with Wizzy, like it doesn't seem like he gets combos anymore.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
this
very
game,
true.
It's been all straight hits. I don't really know what he needs to look out for to get those more meaningful hits that lead into combos, but he's just not getting them anymore. And earlier in the set, he was.
Yeah, I do agree. But sometimes when HBox does not want to get hit,
he just doesn't get hit.
He doesn't get hit.
Yeah.
I feel like no other player have that factor to the same degree.
He makes it so hard to catch him. Yeah, I agree with you. And it's so hard to contest this here, where he's sort of hovering around the ledge, and you know if you do an aggressive up air, you're going to go off the ledge. You're going to go off stage. That's really bad. So.
Yeah.
HBox surviving.
Yeah, watching HBox's puff at times, I feel like it's like if you would try to like have a race with Usain Bolt, and if he does not want to get you know, touched, then you just have to accept the fact.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fastest man on Earth for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, like, I'm not sure if Wiz has been giving up, but if he want to make this comeback, he can't like wait any longer.
Yeah.
He has to take 2 stocks and like 1 solid hit in less than 3 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
And
At this
so
point,
far,
it could even be a timeout if he doesn't do anything.
yeah.
HBox is not giving it to him. HBox is taking the set very seriously too.
Yeah, no, he really respects Wizzy.
Wizzy, yeah, he does. You can tell. I mean, he could play more aggressive. I mean, he's got 3 stocks to 1. You know, he could go all in, but he's like, no, I'm gonna play for the W.
But like when it comes to HBox, like when it comes to a lot of the Florida players, a long time before most people, he talked about Plop and Wizzy being super up-and-coming players.
Yeah, before people believed him even, really.
Yeah. And now they're both considered top 10 in the world.
Right. Yeah, so he was right about those two. Okay. Wizzy not really... Oh, no. Forward smash.
Yeah. I can understand, like, Wizzy probably is, like, he does not want to lose, and that's why he's waiting a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But at this time, you just have to accept the fact that if he doesn't do anything right now, he's losing to himself.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, he's got to average 1 stock every 45 seconds now.
Yeah.
To win.
And so far, has been taking 2 stocks in 6.5 minutes.
That's, yeah, he's not on good pace right now. Uh-oh, and this could be it right here. Yeah.
Ooh.
Weak forward smash.
Yeah, that forward smash being out for so long.
Mm-hmm. I expect to see Hungrybox hit this edge guard. Oh, he just side B's actually. Okay, wow.
All right,
Wow.
HBox qualifies for top 8 winner side.
Yep, so he's done for the day. Wizzrobe going to losers. He's gonna have 1 more shot. Wow, yeah, Hungrybox giving him so much respect, I feel.